This is Jamie Stegmeyer of Stonemeyer Games, and I am here for the first in a series about Kickstarter on the Dice Tower. What I'm going to be doing, I've run several Kickstarter campaigns. I've raised a couple $1 million on Kickstarter, and I've written a book about Kickstarter, and I keep an ongoing blog at kickstarterlessons.com. I've made a lot of mistakes on Kickstarter. I've also learned a lot, and I'm fascinated by the platform, so I continue to kind of keep an eye on the platform as a backer mostly now, to see what other creators are doing that's really clever or really dumb. And in this series, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And really, I'm going to go through my Kickstarter lessons in chronological order in relevance to you. And so the first few things I'll talk about in the first few videos are things to consider before you launch Kickstarter, or before you even think about going on Kickstarter. And the first thing is almost kind of an inspirational message, in that you are, because of Kickstarter and because of crowdfunding, you are your own gatekeeper. You do not need to send your game to a game publisher if you don't want to. I'll get into reasons why you would or wouldn't in a future video, but this part is about the excitement that that platform exists, and that you don't need to ask someone else's permission to make something, to make a game. This is great. This is invigorating. This should be exciting for any game designer out there. It also comes with responsibility, though, because the gatekeepers of the world, the publishers of the world, serve a very, very valuable service, many services, but one of the big ones is as a filter. They decide what is good enough to publish and what isn't good enough, what is marketable and what isn't marketable. They're very good at that. Publishers are great at that. So if you decide to be your own gatekeeper, which can be life-giving for many of you, it has been for me. It's let me run my own company. You need to make sure that you have checks and balances in place. You actually have to kind of install your own gatekeepers. One of those gatekeepers are the backers on Kickstarter. Another for me is my co-founder and partner, Alan Stone, my business partner. I have an advisory board that I talk to. I have trusted ambassadors that I go to and say, is this good enough? Is this good enough to publish? Is this marketable? Can we make this at scale? So I've kind of installed all those little gatekeepers, and you'll need to do that too if you decide to be your own gatekeeper. That's it for this week. I'll be back next week with more things to think about before you decide if you want to launch a Kickstarter campaign. Thanks.